Right, flight to Bristol from Dublin. We start with batteries
Autopilot.
on. We'll take the available power for today and we'll open across the bus. First things first, we'll go and set up the left-hand computer. So ILS radio, nav1 will be first, and remember Bristol, I think it's 110.5, but I'll just double check on the charts. Bristol approach on runway 27 is 110.15. So that's done, happy and checked. We'll also put our bearing onto nav1. Speed books will be all on. Minimums set to radio altimeter 250 and the wind to option 3. So that's that computer set. Over to this one, just click flight plan. It takes about 30 seconds to pull it through. Whilst we're waiting, anti-ice needs to go on, otherwise we'll freeze up. Up to the top, flight directors are on. Initial climb out is to 4,000 according to the charts. And just double checking my flight plan. Double check what our altitude for flight will be is 23,000. Okay, cool. So flight directors are on. Our initial speed will be set to 185. This thing has a habit of zooming off like a fighter jet, so we need to tame the speed. Okay, vertical speed will be set to plus 1,500 feet. Oh, that's 16, that'll do. Nav needs to be set, and we're ready just to switch on our autopilot when we're ready. We just need to make sure that on here this is set to FMS. Cool. Flight plan's pulled through. So into procedures, we should be showing a Keisha 1B, but our arrival is missing. So on the flight plan, we are planning to be, direct. That's why it's missing. Okay, cool. Our approach today will be ILS 27. Hit load but not activate. Click home. Right, start the APU. That's good. Back up to the top. We need to just make sure that our barrow is set right. Pops our lights on, anti-collision lights and recognition lights. Just checking VPilot. We have no. The IDW tower is on 118.600. So let's just swap over. .com 118.600. And we just check our charts and our taxi map to find out where we are, because Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't do a great job of telling us where we are. Let's connect. I'll just bring this onto this screen so you can see. So we are here. And if we just click onto parking stands, so we are in 405T. So we will look to get our clearance. ATIS on, so let's have a go. Dublin ground, good afternoon, Polestar 500, we're a Cessna Longitude. Now, Microsoft says we're at stand 181, but looking at the charts, I believe we're at 405 Tango, and IFR clearance, please, through to Bristol.
Polestar 500, Dublin Tower, hello, you are correct, it's stand 405, you're clear to Bristol via the Liffey 5 Alpha departure, runway 28, squawk 6613, and frequency when airborne, Unicom 122.8.
Wonderful, Liffey 5 Alpha departure for runway 28, squawking 6613, and Unicom, once airborne, thank you, easy, Polestar 500.
Polestar 500, read back correct. You can report ready for push and start.
It's a Liffey 5 Alpha departure, which is different because that's a quiche. So we'll go into here. Now departure is going to go on to. This is a pain in the arse, there's no arrow key, so I've got to move the mouse wheel. It's Liffey 5 Alpha I'm looking for. There we go, and we'll load that for runway 2. Just make sure we're on runway 28. We are. Okay, cool. And we'll go back to our charts. We'll just make sure now that our seed is a Liffey 5 Alpha. There we go. It's very similar to the Kishi actually, we just don't go as far forward. Cool. 6613 squawk is set. APU is on, so we need our APU generator on to be charging the batteries. We can now take off the external power. Not too far for it to go. We will have a look outside and just have a look at the stand. I'll watch it at the gate. That's funny. We're going to need the charts to taxi, I think, so we'll just load those back up. Right. Okay. Speed's ready. I think we've got everything ready. Dublin Tower, Polestar 560, I think we're ready to push and start, please.
Polestar 500, roger, push and start approved, QNH 1017.
QNH 1017, Polestar 560. Okay, let's go. Where's he going? He just rolled down the hill. That's funny. Come on, Gary, connect and give me a push, please, mate. He's rolling down the hill again. That's no way. That's ace. He's There's old Steve coming over to give him a push. That's really funny, man. Go on, push it. I might have to just do a reverse thrust. Oh, Christ. Alright, let's reverse thrust. That's not going to work either by the look of it. That's hysterical. Okay. That's not going to work. Parking brake back on. We have to be unorthodox. And we're not turning anyway. We have to go forward. It's the only way I can do this. Let's make sure the handbrake is on before we roll back. Dublin Tower, we're Polestar 560, we're ready to taxi.
Polestar 500, roger taxi. Bravo 1, Echo 1, and hold short of runways 28 and 34.
So Bravo 1, Echo 1, holding short of runway 28 and 34. Easy, Polestar 560. Right, let's bring our charts up. There's. So, just to show on screen, Bravo 1 is directly ahead, and then there's Echo 1, and then we need to hold short just here. That gate there by the look of it. Okay. Handbrake off. This is really uneven, this surface, that's really funny. Okay, so we need to make sure now that our, as we've raced, our battery generator is on. Handbrake is off, flaps are set. APU needs to go off. Taxi light needs to go on. Okay, just give it some welly to get up the hill. Let's see which way we've got to turn here when we get to Bravo 1. Trying to pick up a taxi line here. I think that's it. Take a left turn and then stop.
Polestar 500 from Echo 1, line up and wait, runway 28.
From Echo 1, line up and wait, runway 28, Polestar 560. So we're going to take a left here. 28 is to continue straight ahead. Right, while we're waiting, while we're taxiing, we'll go mode Charlie. We'll go pulse lights on, taxi lights off, landing lights on. Follow this line round. There we go, runway 28.
Polestar 500, surface winds 220 degrees, 9 knots, gusting 19 max, runway 28, you're clear to take off, link.
Good to take off. Thank you, Polestar 500, goodbye. So we are auto throttle on. Just position this camera a little bit better. Right. 80 knots. And rotate. Gear up. Flaps up. Now we'll go to Unicom.com 1.122.8. So we'll switch our charts now to our Liffey 5 Alpha departure. So we should be doing a left-hand turn right about now. Did we not activate that? Dear. According to my records, we should be turning now, but it's okay. It's kept us on the Kish, even though we've changed the departure. Turning? Yeah, we're turning. Push the speed a little bit up to 200. And now we'll do flight level change and we'll start zooming up. Okay, actually we're on, got 23,000 on the dial. Oh, it's a pain in the arse when you miss the wheel. Okay, flight level change. And we'll push the speed to 220. A bit windy. departure speed to 280 now. Nose wheel drop to help the aircraft catch up speed. Past 18 because the Americanism we can now set standard. There we go. I'm expecting to be buzzed by the London controllers shortly. To see on the map when do we hit their control. In about a minute. And frequencies 133.7. I'll get ready. .com 133.7. Right, we've achieved our altitude. Now we'll pick our speed to 320, I think.
London Centre, good afternoon.
Runway 3088, route direct Irland.
Exeter, successfully I pass to Manchester.
Contour, please repeat the last transmission from Ryanair 3088 as it was blocked by another transmission. Runway 3088, Navatory, route direct Irland. Direct Irland, Ryanair 3088. Runway 3088, continue with Unicom 122, decimal 8, goodbye. Unicom 122, decimal 8, Ryanair 3088.
Under control, Golf 17 Tango Zulu, radio check over.
Golf 17 Tango Zulu, London control, hello, readability 5.
You're already been away also 5. Golf 17 Tango Zulu is Cessna 172. Request VFR flight to Manchester. I'm currently on stand, General Aviation stand at Leeds with online weather because there's no ATIS here locally.
Ryanair 535, resume on navigation, direct Leldo.
Own navigation, direct Leldo for Ryanair 535. Golf 17 Tango Zulu, thanks, runway 32 in use that leads. When ready, taxi holding point Delta 1, the QNH 1019.
1019, a hold at Delta 1. Thank you.
Ryanair 535, climb flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, Ryanair 535.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot, holding point Charlie.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot, roger, via Charlie, runway 20, cleared for takeoff. The surface wind at Humberside, 240 degrees, 18 knots.
If you take off from the 20, Golf Sierra Foxtrot.
On control, good afternoon, Shuttle 2 Juliet, level 180, clear descent.
Shuttle 2 Juliet, London Control, good afternoon, descend to flight level 140.
Descending level 140, Shuttle 2 Juliet.
London, good afternoon. Polestar 560 is with you. We're at flight level 230 and we're inbound Abergeb and we're at Cessna Longitude.
Polestar 500, London Control, good afternoon. It's a Bristol 1 Alpha arrival, route direct Carno.
Bristol 1 Alpha arrival and route direct Carno, Polestar 560. Carno, K-A-R-N-O. Flight plan. And we go down and down and down until we get to Carno. If I just film this, click that, and then we click direct to, and then activate. Then what we need to do is go into here. The arrival now has changed. Will now be a Bristol 1 Alpha. And I presume it's still going to be in my 27.
Shuttle 2 Juliet, descend flight level 80.
Sorry, could you say again the flight level for Shuttle 2 Juliet?
Shuttle 2 Juliet, left 4, descend flight level 80.
Descend level 80, Shuttle 2 Juliet.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot, airborne passing 600 feet.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot, roger, squawk mode, Charlie.
Squawk mode, Charlie, Golf Sierra.
Good afternoon, London Control, Easy 270 is with you, climbing through flight level 320.
Easy 270, London Control, good afternoon. Divot 1371, contact London Control 127.1, goodbye.
1771, bye-bye. Divot 1371.
I just noticed when I put my arrival in,
Ryanair 535, route direct 6Q.
it put me back onto the original route.
Route direct 6 keys for Ryanair 525.
Golf 17 Tango Foxtrot under control.
Golf 17 Tango Zulu, are you ready to copy?
Ready to copy, Golf 17 Tango Zulu.
Golf 17 Tango Zulu, roger, hold position after departure, runway 32, you're clear to leave the lead control zone to the south, down of altitude 3,000 feet VFR, squawk 4316, QNH 1019.
After departure, head depart control base south, not above 2000, squawk 4316, QNH 1019.
Golf 1 Zulu Tango's, correction, Golf 17 Tango Zulu, correct. Alpha Golf Sierra Foxtrot, basic service, the Humber regional pressure 1014.
Service QNH 1014, Golf Sierra Foxtrot.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot, correction, the QNH 1020.
1020, Golf Sierra Foxtrot.
Last station static only. Shuttle 2 Juliet, contact Manchester radar 118.575, goodbye.
118.575, Shuttle 2 Juliet, have a lovely day, bye-bye.
Straight ahead of me.
Turkish 10 Romeo, when ready, descend flight level 200, expect flight level 140 at goals.
Descend to 200, expect 142 aircraft, Turkish 10 Romeo.
London ET86 Fox Lima Mercy 1 Alpha, descend level 200.
ET86 Foxtrot Lima, London Control, hello, squawk 0542, Mercy 1 Alpha, arrival.
0542 Mercy 1 Alpha, ET86 Fox Lima.
Well, he's only 09 landing today. Okay.
Ready for takeoff. Golf 17 Tango Zulu.
Easy 86 Foxtrot Lima, descend flight level 200. If you can, make it 200 by Octem.
Yeah, descend level 200, level Octem, V86 Foxtrot.
Golf 17 Tango Zulu, roger via Delta 1, backtrack from runway 32 as required, runway 32, clear for takeoff, the surface wind 240 degrees 17 knots.
Clear to backtrack off 32 until required. Thank you very much, sir.
Foxtrot requesting to control, well, Doncaster, control their space via the west Cessna 172, 2,000 feet.
Alpha Golf Sierra Foxtrot, roger, report your intentions in the Doncaster zone.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot, just to pass through to go to Manchester.
Alpha Golf Sierra Foxtrot, roger, clear to transit the Doncaster control zone routing east to west, not above altitude of 2,000 feet at VFR. The QNH at Doncaster 1021.
Train 0 Doncaster control zone by the east to west, not above altitude, 2,000 feet VFR, train 1022, Golf Sierra Foxtrot.
Golf Sierra Foxtrot, correct, report entering the zone.
Washington, Golf Sierra Foxtrot.
Golf 17 Tango Zulu, confirm you're departing runway 32. It looks like you're lining up for 1-4.
Yep, sorry, my bad. Turning around.
Golf Tango Zulu, if you do want to depart runway 14, that's totally fine. Just let me know what your intentions are.
Yeah, I can do that and then just do just turn to the south once I'm at about 1,000 feet and just keep heading south if that's okay with you, Golf Tango Zulu.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Runway 14, correction, Golf 17 Tango Zulu. Runway 14, clear to take off. The surface wind is 240 degrees 17 knots.
Clear to take off, Golf 17 Tango Zulu.
Ryanair 525, wind ready, descend flight level 200.
Wind ready, descend flight level 200, Ryanair 525.
Easy 86 Foxtrot Lima, descend flight level 150.
Level 150, CLG 86 Fox Lima.
London Control at American 6 command, established on Eclair 1, Robin to departure, passing 2,300 feet, climbing 4,000 feet on QNH 1021.
American 56-1, London Control, hello, climb now, flight level 260, route direct Digma.
Flight level 260, direct Digma. Thank you, American 56.
Easy 86 Foxtrot Lima, route direct Mersey.
Start Mersey, C86 Fox Lima.
Should have ATC until we get near the airport and then we lose it by the look of it in the
Easy
airport.
270, continue with Unicom
airport's not
122,
online either.
bye-bye.
Easy 270, Unicorn, goodbye.
Golf 17 Tango Zulu, report your passing altitude.
Passing 1100, Golf 17 Tango Zulu.
American 561, speed 250 knots.
250,
London Control, Ryanair 3 Tango Lima, way to 10 miles from Dexon through flight number 190.
Ryanair 3 Tango Lima, London Control, hello. Chase 2 Delta, arrival, climb flight level 270.
Chase 2 Delta, arrival, climbing to flight level 270, Ryanair 3 Tango Lima.
Golf 17 Tango Zulu, leaving controlled airspace in 3 miles via basic service. The lead to QNH109.
Yeah, leaving control airspace in 3 miles. Basic service thereafter. Thank you very much, sir.
DZ86 Foxtrot Lima, descend flight level 70.
level 70, EV86 Lima, we just got pinged by approach.
DZ86 Foxtrot Lima, there's just a mistake on their behalf, just ignore them.
London Control, Ryanair 3 Tango Lima, can you confirm which runway is in use at Birmingham?
3 Tango Lima, unfortunately I'm not sure, that'll be confirmed by the next sector. Break, Alpha Golf 0 Foxtrot, entering controlled airspace, radar control.
Radar control, Golf.
Turkish 1 Sierra Romeo, descend flight level 160.
Descend to 160, Turkish 1 Sierra Romeo.
American 561, fly heading 330 degrees.
Flying heading 330 degrees, American 561.
DZ86 Foxtrot Lima, fly heading 360 degrees, maintain your maximum rate of descent, please.
Good, you could good rate of descent heading 360, EV86 Lima.
Ryanair 3 Tango Lima, route direct Norkin.
Is it direct to Norkin, Ryanair 3 Tango Lima?
Ryanair 3 Tango Lima, AFM.
Direct to Norkin, Ryanair 3 Tango Lima.
Polestar 500, continuing Unicom 122, destination, bye.
Go to Unicom, thanks, well, bye bye. That's one.
American 56.
That's not too far off top of descent. just keep the current heading now. So I'm going to come off the nav, which means I can now turn this from FMS into nav 1, ready for our ILS approach. Heading should be around 200 now, so we can get a nice curve onto our ILS. We'll bring our speed down to 245. Oh, that's a pain in the arse if you miss this.
Landing gear. Landing.
Oh, shut up.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
It does that every time it idles. So there's our route. We've just come off here at 200 degrees. We're going to come round and then turn onto our ILS. We'll descend to 7,000 feet. Flight level change again, it will maintain as best it can the speed. That's why I put 245, because it's increased the speed. Be a nice landing today over the Cardiff, going over Cardiff and then turn left and then over the what do you call it, the water bit, not the sea, estuary. Oh dear. Right, we're just coming over Wales. We'll hold our 7,000 for now. We're over Pontypool. Excuse me. See the coastline coming up. Okay, we'll descend to 4,000 feet now. We'll use a flight level change again. Dropping our speed to 220. So we're heading slightly now to 180, so we're going to reduce south. Okay, we'll continue descent down to 3,000. And we will take over the speed of the auto throttle. So manual throttle. And we'll control the speed around about around 180 to 200. Let me just check that altitude because I've got it here as 2,000. So, cool. Right. Flaps 1. Just going to adjust our heading again slightly to 160. Now see we've got our glide slope showing up on here as well. Just got to watch my speed because it's starting to bleed away. Let's have a bit more throttle. make our heading 117, which gives a nice 30-degree angle to intercept the ILS. I can get the mouse on it right. I'll watch my speed. We are now on the localizer. Drop the throttle a little, don't want to come in too hot. Gear down.
Mic off. Mic on.
Bristol traffic, Polestar 560 is on final runway 9. We'll try and keep the speed between 160 and 170 at first. And we'll slowly bring that down as we get to, so where are we? We are, so we're going to hold the speed between 150 and 160 now. Windy day. Surprised that we're on runway 9. Looking at the wind, I thought we'd have been on 27. Okay, we'll hold the speed back a little now. To about, down to about 150. Hold it around 150. Flare, speed off, flare, just floating, not too much. Flare, flare. Okay. Frame rate's dropped out. It's a bit bouncy. Bit of a tough one because the wind's pushing me down. I shall have a look. Landing rate was minus 270. It's not as bad as I thought it was. It wasn't a butter landing there, but Charlie off. This is downhill now, you got to watch this shoe roll down. We'll go to stand 14. I do have a habit of pulling the nose up too much on when I'm flaring, and I seem to climb. I don't know if it's sensitivity of the joystick or what, but I've got to practice on that, to be fair. I've not got that nailed perfectly. Handbrake is on. We have external power on, so we can cut our engines. Just looking around, see if there's any other traffic at Bristol, but I think we might be the only people. Oh no, there's a few others around. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a wonder. Let the frame rate catch up.